Julie.
Hey, Laura.
How's it going?
All right. Working from home today and for the duration.
I hear that. Let me get this muted.
Is my light better?
Say something to me.
Hello, is my light better?
Yes, much. Is
Okay,
mine
good.
okay? I had a really hard time trying to figure out
Yours is good.
what to do for light. So today we are going to say hello to Little Doodle. He's wanting to be part of the workplace, but I'm going to put him down. He is very incensed.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Today I have been working. Well, today I'm going to work on making some different types of tags and things. I've started. Wow. Okay, everybody, let me just bring this over a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can
That's better.
See the whole book. I'm working on making a book with a digital kit that Brooke is going to be coming out with. That is Beatrix Potter and bunnies.
Oh, how cute.
So this is one of the pages. Let me see if I can get in screen here. And there are some wonderful, let's see, where I have put some of my extras.
Hello there. Is that Nana?
Hello. Yes, Desert Nana. Hello, Lori. Good to see you all. I was just saying I'm working
Hi,
on
Lori.
a journal that's going to be from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. Her newest digital kit that's going to be coming out, that's Bunnies, Peter Rabbit, Spring. This is a Frankenstein page that I've made for the cover of the second. Y'all tell me if I'm not in.
Oh, that's cool. You're right on. You're right on camera. Okay. Right in the middle.
And so there are just so many cute pages. And she has these neat little.
Oh, how cute.
She has neat little things from the book that she has put, her own on top of it. And it says, old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the wood to the baker's.
That's awesome.
So it's loads of fun. So I'm just, look at this. Look at this page. Let me see if I can get these. Isn't that cool?
Very.
Love
colorful. I love it.
Yeah, I love how colorful it is. And she has several different sizes of her little bunny graphics. This one says his mother was busy cooking. So
That's
I'm
cute.
Sort of mocking it up right now, trying to figure out what might go where. And I thought I had more of her pieces in here, but I'm going to just today work on some tags to go in. And here is one of the pages.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that something? And I've used the heck out of this page because it's part of a tuck spot. Now stop that. Stop that. Okay, you're just being ugly. There, finally.
Is that a stamp?
It is, I think. No,
I love that.
you know what that is? That's an invoice. That's an invoice.
Oh.
Choice Family Grocers, fruit, flour, and meal. How cute is that? But they're just a lot of neat little pieces to the kit. And I'm sure she'll have that coming out soon. Yeah, here where I'm going to incorporate it on this inside cover is part of that beautiful page. And I think this may be part of it as well that I'm using on this Franken page. So
Nice.
that's where I'm at, and I'm just going to make some tags. So tell us
Sheila.
now what you're doing, Ms. Julie Jules.
I am going to work on making some more boho beads, I think, because I want to make some longer ones. These are the ones that I've made so far, but they're shorter, different lengths. And I was inspired by a swap that I did. I'm trying to grab one so I can show you what it looks like. But she did a wonderful job.
I'm sorry, who did you say inspired you?
Susan from this swap. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel or not.
Oh my stars, that's what you got in the swap?
Yeah, she made 3 of them. And this one, you can see all the beads and how long it is. And then there's danglies at the bottom. That it's just so beautiful.
That is amazing. And I love the length of it. Who would have thought?
Yeah, so I was inspired by her and trying to make mine a little bit longer with a little bit more detail. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'm gonna use some sari silk scraps and some silk fuzzy thread, I think it is. I don't know what they call it. And some beads and some wire, and I didn't grab out any charms, but I'm sure I could probably grab some real quick if I get that far.
Right. Well, you will, because you work so quickly. You really are.
Well, we'll see.
I love that. I'm going to have to try that. That is so cool.
They're a lot of fun, and they're so beautiful. I just love making them.
Another thing that I loved, I was thinking the other day when I was handling the macrame dangles.
Yes.
That I cannot find at the moment. I don't know where I put them. Probably on the kitchen table, because that would be where I can't get to them.
Probably.
So I was thinking about how fun it would be to put a dangle at the bottom of that.
Oh, yeah.
When you're tying it off, to tie off a little jump ring or something.
Yeah, that would be, you could do that.
And
easily.
and then you could have the dangles among the threads. That would be cool.
Yes, you could put some really cute charms, or even some more wooden beads of different colors down there if you wanted to, or any bead, really.
Right. Okay, where did it go? That's going to be my middle name today. Where did it go?
Where did it go, George? Where did it go?
Maybe, just maybe, I put it in the book. It's possible. It's highly possible.
Give this guy a haircut.
It's a highly possibility, as we say. Yep, there it is. So one of the things that I did not think of, I got the idea from Cassie, Dust to Roses. And I thought, what a great idea. I have a lot of embroidered pieces, and some of them have staining and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it'd be good if I was actually under the camera, wouldn't it? So
I'm not even paying attention.
I love the idea that you can just cut sections out. You don't have to cut a whole flower like this. You can cut sections out. Let me see if I can find hers. Here's hers.
Oh, yeah.
And so, it's just right smack dab in the middle of the embroidery. But how cute if you were to do like a label and a collage over here.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So
that's an idea.
Yeah, I left the thing on the side here, and we're just going to make that part of the. So that's one of the things I'll be working on this week, is using up some of that embroidery that I just keep going, oh no, I can't use it for this because it's damaged, or, you know. Hey, Diane.
Hey, Diane.
Welcome. So that's one of the things I think will be fun. I'm going to really, I've told myself I'm just going to have fun going into things that I've had, stacks of stuff that I've just let sit there and try to work, and find things to do with them, like
exactly perfect,
or gardening or your recipe cards, right? So
yeah, I think everybody has a lot of those recipe cards.
Right. So this is one thought, and I've just brought some to cut and glue on. And then another thought is I have several books that have these kind of.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've got tons of those too.
So yeah. So again, I got this in a journal that I purchased. Okay. And it is a pocket this way.
Oh, I see.
So the best I can see, they've taken something like this and cut it in the tag shape and then sewed up the sides so you can stuff it. How cute is that? I know. And it's even better for me because I love these binders and I like to make the binders into journals, but one of my binders failed and it doesn't work anymore. So, you know, I've got these pages. So I thought, what a great thing. And then she just took one of the little reinforcer rings and did that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And there was another one. I'm just trying to teach some tricks here. Oh, let me catch up here a minute. I'll just look for that. Okay, here it is. Just with this, I didn't actually, this is not a good showing of it because I actually used this piece. This was just a leftover piece of scrap paper that I used this way to make a tuck.
Yeah.
Right here. And then I just did the reinforcers and put in some stuff and just slapped on a little, you know, simple. Yeah. But I've seen it shown where you can gesso, you know, using your ugly pieces, which is what I'm going to get down to here real soon. Using your ugly pieces, they gessoed, then they did some collaging. You know, you can watercolor, but just a simple rectangle that you can use as a tuck wherever. Just a generic size, and then you've got those ready to go for whatever you want to slap on.
That idea.
Yeah. I'm also working on digitals from Diane's collection, and I just found a fabulous paper piece. Look at that, Diane. I was looking through all of my scrapbook paper, you know, that I haven't used in a while. And I just went, ooh, this is perfect. It goes right in with her.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love this. I think it's going to be so perfect. And you probably can't tell, but it has these areas where it's distressed already. And then there's a paper that's just this, and just this. So that's going to be really cool. Yeah, I was hoping you'd love it. I was hoping you'd love it. Now watch Julie for a second. I'm running out here. I'll be right back.
I'm working on boho beads because I can't get enough of them. I wanted to make some longer ones. So I'm just going to make some longer ones, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I've got a listing in my shop for some. Yeah, I know, Diane, right? I love boho beads. I love making them. I love looking at them. So and bigger. Oh, something's going on with the. Oh, there we go. I think we're back.
Okay.
So I'm just playing with beads today and stuff like that. Just I'm working from home, and I'm on my lunch hour. So this seemed like a fun thing to do like today, right?
Exactly.
What's everybody else doing?
What's everybody up to? I hope everybody's healthy. And Sheila, I'm so sorry for your problems. Goodness. Okay, this is wacky messy, but all right, Diane.
I'm backwards. I'm going to turn that around.
Oh, good. Doodle's going to alert us to people talking in their front yards. Just, how dare you?
He just does not like people talking around you, does he?
No, he does not. Oh, Diane, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Oh, neat.
Oh, I love those charms. Those are cute.
Okay, these are buttons.
Are they buttons?
They are buttons. And so, let me see. Where did I put it? Here it is. Oh, I did this with the bunnies and made a bunny. So this plus these guys makes you a wax seal stamp.
No kidding. Oh my goodness.
And I did it with a bunny button and it worked out beautifully. So I'm going to do it with those to make wax seals for Diane's book.
I see now. That's what you were talking about the other day.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Look at these guys. Look at these. Oh my gosh. They're just fabulous. And there's so much more. I mean, I just grabbed a little bit from my box that I have sitting over here. And of course, I love the chenille. But I love it because it's very springtime,
Yeah.
And you got to love that. And so we'll be collaging, Diane. We'll be making envelopes and we'll be doing those little wax seals on stuff to hold some string on things and who knows what. And here's one that I put on vellum. So
on vellum?
On vellum.
That is so cool.
So this will be fun to put in front of another page, because it's kind of see-through. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's just.
Love it, love it, love it.
my Diane pile, and of course I have this wonderful vellum from Brooke's shop that I want to incorporate as well. Can you see it, or has it got a huge, horrible glare on it?
No glare. It's good.
Good.
That's
So
pretty.
there's my PSAs.
I'm trying to find a bead to put on the end of this.
Oh, good, Diane. I'm glad you like that. I just thought, what fun. Let's throw this vellum in. I am having the best time. And y'all tell me if I'm talking too loud, because you know how I am. I get excited and my voice gets too loud. I'm having the best time going back through paper and stuff that I've got to say, I'm not going to buy. I'm going to see what I've got that is just, I mean, look at these papers. Good grief. Just going to use what I've got and go from there.
Yeah.
Just go from there. And so y'all tell me, are you doing well? Are you getting on YouTube and watching people? What's your day looking like?
I've been getting caught up with all of my YouTube videos that I normally watch. That's for sure.
Oh, that's good.
Plenty of time for that.
I hear you. It's oh, did you see that, Julie?
Oh, like one of these boho beads like I'm making, Nana. I have them in my Etsy shop. And let me see if I can put in the link without messing it up.
New kind or what?
Where'd you go? Oh,
What?
you're still there.
Yeah, I am. I'm cutting. So was Nana asking about this new one that you're making? Do you have these new ones in your shop already?
I have boho beads. I have a listing for boho beads in my shop, yes.
Oh, okay. That's
Let me
great.
see if I can figure out how to get my
Figure out how to get your what?
trying to get my link to my shop.
Oh, do you want to do? I'm sorry.
Because of course
Is
I
my
can never.
mind, you know,
I don't
like
have it.
in 15 other places. Your Etsy shop. Let me get on that. Just a second.
Well, I was trying to do it too, and I'm all thumbs today.
Oh,
It's just,
oh.
I need to have it so I can copy and paste it, you know, like everybody else that's smart does.
Yes, I need to have it on my desktop when we do these things so that, and I need to be listening when people are asking.
And I missed that too. Sorry about that, Nana.
Okay, good. There it is.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Good. It goes there. You know, sometimes I can do links that go nowhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of my superpower.
Well, it must be a very common superpower.
Oh man, it's crazy. No, Sheila, I think that you're smart. Just rest. That's the hardest thing to do. Two of my childhood friends right now who are super active people and really in good physical condition, thank goodness, are really sick. One was stung by a swarm of bees. And
Oh
if
my
her
gosh.
husband had not come home early from work, she would have died. He got her help just in time. But her
That's
heartbeat
awful.
is super, super low. It's weird. It's really, really low after that. And then my other friend just came down with a bacterial pneumonia and a blood infection. What? I mean, there's so many
Wow.
creepy, weird things out there.
That's some heavy stuff right there.
Yeah, so they're not leaving the house. I was like, I haven't heard from y'all. And they're like, yeah, well, I was in the hospital for 5 days. What? Ugh.
Trying to get my camera to focus. Once again, I'm out of focus.
Oh, I think I live my life that way. I'm not sure, but
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I guess I'm just going to have to hunker down and figure it out. I just haven't been
well, I
very
am
good.
so incredibly technical.
Yeah,
I wish I could
you and me
help
both.
you. And I'm laughing and she's laughing because she's very sweet. Julie's very sweet. But we came on today and I was panicking because I could not hear her. I could not hear her, but I could hear stuff out of my speakers. Like if I went on YouTube and just pulled up one of y'all's videos, I could hear it, but I could not hear her. Well, duh. So I called Daniel, and he is super, super patient with me, which is a good thing. And
He's a sweet guy. Yeah.
they were unloading groceries, and he takes the call and he's talking to me while he's taking groceries in. And he's like, okay, let's go to StreamYards and look at what setting you have for your speakers. And sure enough, the setting was wrong. Once I set it to the right setting, then it worked. Oh man.
Isn't that amazing?
There's too much technology. I'm sorry, but there's too much technology. I'm so tired of it all. Ugh. And of course, I could have done myself a big service by getting on an hour early and looking at it, but
we never do that, do we? That's kind of the way you and I roll.
Can you see how sweet she is? She's saying we when it's usually me.
Well, no, I don't think so.
It's usually me. Oh, Diane, I have not either. And Steve is not happy with me because I am not letting him leave the house. Now, saying that, if he wanted to leave, there's nothing I could do to stop the man. But yeah, we're not. No, we're not. We've gotten some groceries. I was not like that woman that I passed in the grocery store who looked like she bought out the entire meat section all on her own. But I got enough for like
I
a
saw
week
one
and
of
a half.
those too.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a man next to me griping about her, which I saved my breath. There's no reason to gripe about these people because you're just upsetting yourself. They're not going to change. Right. So don't upset yourself. Just kind of smile and go on. Take a deep breath. But he was griping about how she had all that stuff. And so when one of the men came up to wait on him, I got a chicken breast because it was a whole chicken breast and I could cut it in half for us. It was huge. So I got one and he got 16 chicken thighs. Terry was with me and she just started laughing. She just started laughing. And the guy kind of looked at her and she just said, I can't help it, Mom. I have to laugh. Hypocrite much.
What are they going to do with it? Right. I went, okay, we had 2 eggs left in the house. So I went, Tuesday morning was my first day working from home. So I got up at 6:00 and I went to Walmart when the doors opened because I couldn't find eggs anywhere the day before.
Oh, no. Oh,
so I'm in line and I got I bought 4 dozen eggs. We eat a lot of eggs.
Well, I know your mother-in-law does.
Yeah, we eat a lot of
So
eggs.
I get that.
Yeah,
Especially since, that can be your source of protein if somebody has just gone through and bought out the meat department.
exactly. And they did.
Right.
There was a woman in line ahead of me, and she had 3 big packs of toilet paper, and she was explaining to me that she has 2 sons that are stuck at home that had to come home from college on spring break.
Ah,
So she had not enough toilet paper for those boys. So, okay, the limit was 2. So the clerk came around and took one of her packs out and said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but there's a limit of 2." And she offered it to me. She says, "Ma'am, do you need toilet paper?" And I
oh,
said, "No, thank you."
oops.
But what I should have done was I should have bought it for the poor lady in front of me that needed it,
Oh, yeah,
But I didn't think about it at the time.
yeah. I beg to differ with that guy. There are people like my husband who, at the moment, need more supplies than the normal person. So,
Oh, I understand that
yeah, you
completely.
just, there are people that whatever it is, there are exceptions. There are exceptions. But when I see
Yes.
somebody trundling by, I just have to kind of giggle. I'm like, oh, honey. But
Yeah, you just don't know what everybody's situation is.
no, you
Don't
don't.
pass
That's why
judgment.
I try to err on the side of finding a humor, if I can. Because, like I said, we got to get through it. We've got to get through it. And so Sheila
So
says that
true.
her stores have been mostly empty. And
Yeah.
Diane, that's what I normally do too. That is so smart. I usually buy for several weeks at a time, and have it delivered. But the last time I did that 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. They just willy-nilly substituted a bunch of stuff in there. And I went back and checked, and I did not give them permission. You have to check a box to give them permission to substitute. Otherwise, they're
Right.
supposed to contact you. And they just substituted all this stuff that made
Right.
no sense. And Diane, our delivery service may be suspended now. I don't know. And see, that's how we go through eggs too, Diane, is that we eat them for breakfast. That's our breakfast protein.
Yeah,
Um,
John eats 2 a day too in the
and they
morning.
go fast. I mean, they go fast. That's not even a week, That's not even a week, and you're done with a dozen.
That's right. It's just crazy. Just crazy.
Well, I told my family, I said, the big thing we need to do is be sure that we don't that we stay positive and don't get on each other's nerves. Steve and I are lucky because we had, last year is our trial run apparently for this and being home together, but none of our kids have been home together day in and day out with each other. So this is going to be super interesting. Plus,
Yeah.
both my girls lost their jobs, so now they don't have any income coming in to their households. And I am sure that
Oh,
that
no.
is going to be the norm. I'm waiting to see if there's any programs coming up to help people. I don't know. Have y'all heard anything? If there's any programs coming up?
No, not yet, but I'm sure it'll be something.
I agree, Lori.
My husband renewed his nursing license 3 days ago.
Oh,
So
smart.
he's prepared to go back into
Ooh.
nursing.
Oh, Julie. Wow. That'd be a biggie, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And Diane, that's one thing that you might check online and see if you can find anywhere online that they might have thermometers. I was kind of dismayed that I went in to get, I called the doctor's office and asked them if they could go ahead and just do my prescriptions, because they all pretty much come due to be refilled in, I think, like a week or a week and a half. And I just called the doctor's office and said, could you go ahead and send to the druggist that
Yeah.
I can have these pills now, so
Yeah.
I can have them on hand and not have to try and get out, or what if they close? You know, I don't want to have to go through that.
Right. And if you can go through the drive-through at one of the pharmacies like
Yeah.
CVS,
I do.
they stock things like that at the drive-throughs that you can buy now, like common things that you would want. Just
Did
go
you hear
through the
that?
drive-through.
Ooh, so you're talking to Diane about thermometers. She could get a thermometer
Yeah.
at the drive-through.
Yep. I'm sure you can. If you have a CVS or a Walgreens or a drive-through pharmacy, some of the grocery stores that have pharmacies have, and they're actually stocking the drive-through pharmacies with like cold medicines that you would buy over the counter and stuff like that. If you didn't want to go into the store,
Oh,
you could
that
just
is
go
so
through the
cool.
drive-through.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really a great thing. I did not know that. That's a good PSA right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found that out yesterday.
Oh, thanks, Julie. I did not know that. And Diane, that would be super fabulous if you could get a thermometer that way. Yeah. Oh, man. I love that. I love that. Let me just cut this paper. Well,
As soon as you get back, I'm gonna have to go let Turkish out. He
Okay.
was whining.
Oh,
I tried before we got on, but he wouldn't go.
tell us, is he doing better? How's his eye?
Oh, it's so much better. He lost a lot of vision in it, but it's better every day.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Julie went through a real thing with him that it looked like he was going to lose his eye. It was terrible. And she went to a specialist, and it was just like night and day. They were able to help him. But, you know, I am just so tuned into what people can do, what people can't do. And Doodlebug, I'm constantly thinking, you know, what would people do that couldn't go to a specialist and stuff like that. And it's a scary thing. It's a scary, scary thing. Because, you know, what they do is they don't get well. Oh, okay. Sit down. My crafting buddy wanted to be on the table. I'll move that glue so you don't get high, Doodle. But, oh, really? Many are, they're changing it up. So some say just call and someone will bring it out. Well, that's interesting. Diane, feel better? Yes, I know. Colds are such a pain, and I have the allergy thing. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Diane. Take care and have a great day. So we're just here, and the Doodle is helping me. You get to see a little bit of my beautiful hair there that has not been to the beauty parlor and obviously will not be for some time. So I'm going to try to keep it out of the picture since it is a wondrous, interesting, probably 5 different colors all going at once. So guys, tell me what you've been doing. Tell me what have you been working on? What have you been watching? Has anybody been? Yesterday, Julie messaged me and she said she was working in her craft room and she was watching the movie. I think it's called Pandemic. And she was like, I'm not sure I want to keep watching this. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it. I turned it off.
Oh man. Ugh, it's a little too much, huh?
Yeah, too much information.
I hear that. So, Julie, while you were out, Diane was saying she was going to go throw herself into a hot shower and see if it helped
Oh,
cold or allergy
okay.
symptoms, whichever she's got. So she's heading to those showers.
Oh, okay.
So we're hoping that the hot shower will give her what she needs.
Yeah, that should help. That should help a little.
Okay, ladies, I need help here. I want to do a hole punch, but what? Okay, let's get under the light. So is this the upside, would you say, or is this the upside? So this way or this way? What do you think?
I'm thinking, oh my.
I know.
I like the other way better, but I'm trying to see which way the pattern's going.
Well, that's just it. I'm not sure. Let's look this way. Is that what you like better?
Yeah, I think so. What do y'all think? Flowers on top.
So is that this way? Other way. Other way. This way?
They're saying yes.
I think Lori likes it this way. I think Sheila likes it the other way.
Ruh-roh.
I know. This way.
I like that way.
I think this may be the grain of the flowers. Oh, Lori. Oh, I'll make another one and put it the other way. Are you intensely aware, Doodle, of everything that I'm doing? Yes, you need to give me that. Thank you. Okay, so like this one. This one, hello, Doobie.
Doodle.
He wants to be in on everything.
I like that one.
So this one, this way, or Doodle, sweet love. He wants me to rub his tummy. Or this way.
I like the other way.
I think because it's such a big block of cherries that they look good at the bottom. Okay, so that one's got a hole, and this one needs to be glued. So Julie, show us your progress on the one you're working on.
I have this so far, which is the main bead. And now I'm working on finding some charms and a couple of chains to attach to the bottom.
Oh, wow. You are quick. You are quick.
Well, I don't know about that.
When you're not having to let the dog out.
Yeah. He's been a handful with me home.
That's how this one is. He's never cared. Before, he didn't care. He would lay on the ground. He'd go in the other room. But now he has to be just like right here while I'm doing whatever I'm doing.
Of course.
It's crazy. Drives me nuts. It really does. Sometimes it can kind of be overwhelming if you're trying to work and get something done, but
yeah, but he's so cute.
Yeah, hubby used to say if you were talking about babies or puppies, he'd say, yeah, they're cute for a reason so that you don't kill them because they're so high maintenance.
Yeah, that
Like,
could be.
okay.
I could see that. Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. They are high maintenance, but they are darling. So let me cut this.
I'm probably not in frame at all.
No? Yes, no, maybe?
I think that's better. I think if I move everything back.
It's hard. It's hard for me to figure out where my end frame is. Thank you.
And I've had to turn off my lights, so now I can't see very well.
See, that's the problem. My lights are so bright that I turn them off, and now I'm virtually here in a little bit of darkness, trying to, not cut my finger off.
Right? And it's so dark today.
It is dark out, isn't it?
Well, the sun keeps peeking out occasionally, but it is kind of dark. Trying to figure out beads.
Beads are fun.
I love beads. Love them. I can't stop buying them.
You got some beautiful. Tell people where you got your beads. You got some beautiful ones this last time.
Oh yeah. Of course, there's the bag of Jesse James.
Jesse James beads are the bomb. They really are.
And this was a grab bag again, and they're all glass. And there's some wooden ones, but this is this cocobeads.com.
Oh.
And this.
Hey, Brookie Bells. Sorry.
Hey, Brooke.
Sorry, I just talked right over the top of you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. I just realized that I've got some charms in here that I want to use too.
Oh, cool.
This was full. They're beautiful glass, and there's charms in here, and all kinds of stuff, fun stuff. Christmas trees. I don't think I'll be using the Christmas trees.
Not for a little while. Brooke says she's on the road.
There's one in there. I'm trying to get it out without dumping it out, but I don't know if that's going to work or not.
I hear you. You never know, right? The whole thing usually comes spilling out when it's me.
So how are you feeling, Brooke?
Back a little bit. Just back a little bit.
I'm going to have to dump this out a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's my baby doll. I don't know if we just lost Brooke or not.
Brooke, come back.
Right? I was going to show her that I was showing her soon to be out kit.
Yeah, I think we might have lost Brooke.
I think we did. All right, thank you. Can you see him pawing at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. Goodness gracious.
Myself. Don't you love it when you do that?
Yeah.
Another PSA, I have all of these coffee dyed index cards that I have made over the centuries. And that's a lot. So that's what I'm backing these with, so that you can write on the
okay.
on the lines on the index card.
That's awesome.
Ooh, show us the dangles. Sit down, Bubba. Can you sit down, Bubba? Thank you. Oh, cool. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I love that. That is so cool.
And I got, of course, they're the wrong color for that, but I got these. Aren't those cool?
Ooh, where did you get those?
I got them on Wish.
That's completely different than any I've seen.
Yeah, it took forever to get them, but they're the perfect size. But it'll look.
That'll be great. That will be great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I got these jump rings too. See all different colors.
I love the different color jump rings. I remember you showed a picture. That is so.
Yeah, all different colors, all different sizes.
Now, the different sizes are nice, I think. I like having some smaller ones when I'm connecting beads to beads. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Wonderful.
They're pretty strong too.
Oh, look at that. I love those colors.
Yeah.
So neat.
So I've been spending money on beads and fun stuff.
My goodness, you're going to be all ready to go.
Yeah.
Because you've got this new dangle that you're doing. That's the boho bead, but then it has the dangles off it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's really cool.
I need to work on a few of those, and I need to work on a few regular dangles. Because I sold mine.
Had you thought of doing a boho bead and then a mini tassel under it?
No, but that's a good idea. That'd be fun.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah. To try it out. Because we all have scraps of fabric.
Yes, we do.
And there are a bunch of people showing us how we can use our things we have left over, which is nice. But I don't know. I love tassels. Tassels are fun. And this would be neat because it would be something that would be a little bit more contained, easier to move around. Are you getting a phone call?
Yeah, I hate it when it shows up potential spam. Like I'm going to answer that, right?
Yeah, spam risk, or it shows up telemarketer. That's just the craziest thing. I had that happen to me. I guess I was in the nail salon having my nails taken off. Okay, that sounds wrong.
Sounds like torture to me.
I know, doesn't it? It sounds like Chinese water torture kind of thing. They pull your nails off. I got that spam risk thing, and apparently it's a new thing that Apple is doing on their phones. They're showing if it could be a spam or a telemarketer, which is nice.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Not at all. Not at all.
Buster, do not chew on that paper. I've been having such a time with him. He's got to be on my craft table.
How funny. I love it. I love it. It's going to be an adjustment for everybody, isn't it? We don't think about our fur friends, but it's going to be an adjustment for them too.
Right.
Because they have no clue what's going on.
No, but they're liking having me home, that's for sure.
I bet they are. I can understand that. I'm going through that as well. This one loving having Steve home and trying to be up there with him, and Steve's like, I'm having to work, really work. I can't.
Oh yeah.
Dog on me. Why not? Although earlier they did have a bring your pet moment. So he came down and got Doodle, and Doodle got to go up there and be part of the video chat. Which
that's funny.
I'm sure he loved it, you know. I'm sure he loved it.
Of course.
That's right, Sheila. Sheila says that Turkish is saying, now Mom can let me out 400 times a day.
Exactly. And I do. And he gets cookies every 10 minutes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, yeah.
And since I said the word cookie, he'll be in here.
Where? Where are they, Mom?
Yep. I heard him.
I heard you talking. And away you go to get the cookies.
And he knows that the cookies are located here in my craft room too, so.
Oh, I have some in here too. How funny is that?
Well, that's where you got to have them, right?
That's where we are. So, yeah, you know, we have to keep them where we are, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We cannot venture out. That's great. Now, Mom can give me cookies 400 times a day.
Unlimited cookies.
That's right. Cookie time.
Okay, see if I have time to do one more here.
I was going to say, you need to let me know what your time constraint is here. Bless you, I think. Was that a sneeze?
I think I inhaled some silk.
Oh,
excuse me. I've got about 8 more minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that went by fast.
It always does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I don't even think I'm going to start another one, but I'll keep playing with this one.
Well, that one is.
I could add some
great. I gotta say, I love it. It is pretty great.
Thank you. I'm going to add some wire to it, I think.
Wire helps everything. That is not big enough.
Doodle, you're still in the show.
He is. He's trying. He's trying. Okay. I'll have to make different size cards now because my larger size index cards are getting low since I've been making these. But I was never a make-ahead gal. I think I told you that. I always just made the ephemera for each journal. And people are like, Laura,
oh, yeah,
you're just making it so hard on yourself. So
yeah,
I'm going to try to be a make-ahead gal now.
Well, good.
Yeah.
It's much easier to make 10 if you're going to make one, I think.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me. You go, Laura, how is it different if you make 10 if you've already got the stuff out? And I was like, oh
Right.
my gosh, you're right. Because, you know, I have, and I'm thankful for, I'm thankful I have a room, but I have a very small place. As you know, you've been in it.
I've been to the Nook.
That's right. You're a nookster. And so I have to generally I will put all this stuff back up, you know, after doing this to work on a journal again, because I don't have the room to spread out and keep several things open.
Yeah.
At the same time. That's the only downfall. The only thing I'd like to change is to have enough room to be able to have more stuff going that I could just like go from table to table, you know?
Yeah, that's, well, I've got 2 very large workbenches.
And that's neat.
Well, one of them is piled with everything that I moved off of this work table. So you let me know how that works for you.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I got you. I feel you. It's just, that's why I need to just do this until I use it up and then move on to the next thing. And that way I get it all done that I can do.
Yeah.
You know, I've pulled out these pages, so I'll use up these pages and then I'll move on to the next thing.
Right.
And hopefully at the end of it, I'll have a little box of stuff that can go in all of these journals that I'm working on. I do kind of have to have something in mind. Do y'all work, tell me, do y'all work with just blind, just I'm going to put this in a journal, I don't know what journal, that kind of thing? Is that what you normally do?
I do themes.
Themes,
You know, I mean,
good idea.
I do floral, botanical, and I do nautical or beach.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that.
That's understandable. That makes sense to me. Then you're going to know that your nautical is all going to go together. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. And I always have nautical stuff and botanical stuff. Always. It's just easier.
That's neat. I like the way that your mind works. I'm a little more scattered, but that's neat.
Well, you create wonderful, beautiful things. So scattered works for you.
It does. It really does. I think that's what you have to find is what works for you, right?
I'm sure, yeah. That's got to kind of go with it when it comes, you know?
Yeah.
Creativity.
Because we're doing it because we love it.
True.
And, so it needs to just flow organically, I think.
I agree 100%.
I have just really tickled. I followed through and got these done. It's going to be a great thing. They'll stiffen up a little bit over time as they get drier from the glue, you know, drying.
Yeah.
And I just, ooh, don't lick my reinforcers there, bub. That will make it so that I can't use them. So.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm to the point where I'm going to have to.
We're going to need to say sayonara and thank
everybody for coming.
For being
good to
here.
see everybody.
So great to see all of y'all. Thanks for being here with us and spending this time with us. Okay, Lori, so you are doing it pretty much like I was doing it. You may want to try this because it is a neat thing. I just pulled out what I needed to make these, and then I'm going to sit here and make them until these sheets are gone. And I have a little plastic bin I'm going to put them in. And then I'll move over and make these from these and go from there. That's my,
Yep, that's the way to do it.
today. But thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here and being a part of our Lunchtime Live. We just wanted to come out and spread a little sunshine.
Yeah, everybody stay well.
Yes.
And be careful.
Be careful out there, y'all. And we will look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, possibly next week.
Next
Thursday. To do this every Thursday.
But hopefully we'll see you before then. Take care. Yep. So, bye-bye. Doodles says bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.